Ladies and gentlemen, I just got back from watching the new Superman movie, boys and girls. It's finally out and it was freaking awesome, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This movie was so peak, man. I mean, there have been a lot of reviews about this film online, and 99% of them are, of course, really positive because, I mean, it's a very good movie. So much that I thought, you know what, I don't really do this much, but I gotta come on and, you know, stop watching the Lana Rhoades video that I was watching or whatever and put on the camera and talk about the new Superman movie, my thoughts and opinions on it, and how much I absolutely loved it. Again, what would I rate this movie out of 10? I'd probably give it a 9. There are a lot of really good things about this movie. I mean, the action, the comedy, the storytelling, the acting, again, the overall heart and hope that this film gave was absolutely insane. And again, the score was so awesome. It was so Superman. It really brought back the old Christopher Reeves, you know, John Williams score from the 70s, right? And really embodied that into a new, modern, different twist on it. I mean, there was so many great scenes where the score started to come in and you just knew, like, I was getting antsy in my seat, man. I was like, holy crap, something really cool is about to happen. Again, the movie overall was absolutely awesome. As I just mentioned, there were a lot of really positive things about it. Again, the movie just really, you know, showed so much hope, which is really what Superman is about. So much heart. And throughout the movie, you see this younger Superman constantly getting beat down and constantly, you know, told to stay down and really try and push him to the point where he shouldn't probably want to be Superman anymore. I mean, Lex literally in the movie, and this is where some of the spoilers come into play, obviously, Lex literally in the movie gets the hologram of his parents that he's been playing his whole entire life, the inspiration for why he does his thing, and gets the second half of the message. And the second half is obviously the secret plan of the Kryptonians to, you know, have Superman actually take over Earth and rebuild Krypton. Again, Lex Luthor literally goes out, ruins this guy's whole entire image, and Superman still wants to be Superman, and he still wants to save people and do things for the greater good. Again, in touching on Lex Luthor right now, pause, that sounded a lot worse than I wanted it to be. While we're talking about Lex Luthor as well, I really got to say that I think he was one of the best comic book villains on movies that I have ever seen. Again, I've got some ones personally that I absolutely love. I think Thanos in the MCU is absolutely goated. I think the Riddler and now even the Penguin in the Batman universe are absolutely goated in my opinion. And, you know, some of my all-time favorites as well. And again, a lot of people have the Joker from The Dark Knight as a top-tier all-time villain. Willem Dafoe's Norman Osborn and Green Goblin in the, you know, OG Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe, and now the MCU as well. All goats. But oh my god, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, my oh my god, I'd let him touch me without consent, you know, like, he was so fucking cool, bro. Like, I was so shocked about how ruthless he was, and how, like, his girlfriend, when he was spitting his shit, he was throwing stuff at his girlfriend, and then when his girlfriend went and hid in the closet, he, like, pulled her out by her legs, trapped her in a little different freaking space dimension universe thing with a bunch of his other ex-girlfriends. I mean, holy shit. Can you imagine? Like, don't think I've ever seen really too many directors, especially in like a superhero film or anything like that, brave enough to have violence against a woman, right? Like, you see all these movies and they get called woke, and a lot of them are really having these massive female girl bosses who are super controversial, and, you know, all of them can't do anything wrong, and they're all so perfect. You look at the new Star Wars movies, you look at the Marvels, you look at freaking She-Hulk, right? And without trying to get too political, in a world where we've got that in the last couple years, I was pretty surprised to see a director have his main villain have violence against women and entrap his freaking girlfriends in a literal little universe. What the hell, bro? They were like randomly cooking with this, man. It just shows what a villain Lex was, that he would hurt his girlfriend and trap her in a freaking universe. This guy is batshit crazy, bro. Literally batshit crazy. They nailed Lex so well, and the fact of the matter is like the whole entire plan, right? They were like, you got the Daily Bugle looking into, or not the, is it the Daily Bugle? No, that's definitely freaking Spider-Man, isn't it? The Daily Planet, you got the Daily Planet looking into Lex and thinking, oh, why is he doing this against Superman? Oh, he wants to lead this country. He wants to do this and that. But then Lex kind of just straight up reveals at the end of the movie, no, I just fucking hate Superman and I want to do everything in my power to stop you. You're an alien and I don't like you. All of this type of stuff. Lex was so crazy, and oh my god. Yeah, they did him so perfect in how angry he got, and oh my god, yeah, that was insane. I mean, as I said, 90% about the movie was really, really good. There were only like a couple of complaints. I mean, first and foremost, in my opinion, there was, even though I found it really funny, and a lot of the parts I thought were so funny, like when the people who were trying to help protect their country from the military were standing there and some dude's just holding a freaking brick. That was like, random parts like that were so funny. And there were little parts where I was like, ugh, I don't know if that needed to be in the film, like the 10-second scene of the garage door opening really slowly, just for like 10 to 15 seconds, the 15-second mark. You get Lois and she's kind of like, you got this really cool spaceship, but you couldn't have a faster garage door. Again, that's cool and all in cinemas, and you're gonna watch that in cinemas and be like, haha, that's pretty funny. But then you get home, and when this movie comes out on DVD and you re-watch it and you're like, yeah, I don't know, did that scene need to be in the movie? I'm not really too sure. And not that I'm complaining about this is another thing that I want to talk about, and I saw a couple people mention this actually, and it's not a complaint about me because I absolutely love it, but I mean, I saw a person or two complaining. I thought I'd bring it up in this video because it is kind of true. Every single woman in this movie was outrageously hot to the point where it became so unrealistic that I would think that having a Superman would be more realistic than the 1-to-1 ratio of every woman in this film being like crazy attractive, man. Like, you look at the chicks that were trying to get with Jimmy Olsen. Lex Luthor's ex-girlfriend is literally a model in real life. You got Rachel Brosnahan as Lois, who is absolutely stunning. You got Isabella Merced as Hawk Girl, who don't even at me, bro. Like, watching her in Instant Family back in the day made freaking 15-year-old me get way too excited to the point where I'd nearly spit garlic aioli sauce out of my private parts onto the screen. Again, watching that, and then at the end of the movie, you've got, of course, Millie Alcock coming in as Supergirl, who was, oh my freaking god, bro, she's so bad. Like, holy shit, every single chick in this movie was hot as hell, bro. Like, I don't know, I'm definitely not complaining, but I saw one or two people say it was so unrealistic, which, I mean, doesn't really make any sense considering this is a Superman movie and there's a literal flying alien who is indestructible in the sky. Like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I thought it was something funny to point out because I thought it was really, really interesting. I started thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, every chick in this movie is outrageously attractive. But yeah, I mean, that's an interesting thing. Again, as I said, the comedy, there was a little bit too much. I didn't really fully like it. I also might have wanted to see a tiny bit more Clark Kent stuff. I know, I mean, whether you guys like it or not, in my opinion, I would have liked a little bit more of a Batman reference or something. There was no Batman references, which, I mean, it's just like, we're getting to the point where I'm just finding anything to be negative about, and there's literally nothing. Like, it's almost a perfect movie. There's so many good things about this film that it's the best I mean, it's the best superhero film by far since The Batman. And it would be probably like top 3 since 2019 or so. Like, it was legitimately that good. Such a good film, such a good start to this new universe. I'm so excited for Supergirl next year. I don't even know how I'm going to watch it with Millie Alcock being on the screen. She's just going to be distracting me the whole time. I'm telling you guys. I need to get a girlfriend. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you guys think about this new Superman movie? Did you guys like it, or did you guys not? Again, I'd very much like to know. Subscribe to my other channels. Follow me on Instagram, link down below. And I guess I'll be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye.